It was just past midnight when a lone teenager was spotted outside a small, dimly lit gas station on the outskirts of town. Her shoulders shook as she crouched near the pumps, tears streaking down her face. Passers-by slowed, curious, some concerned, but no one could have imagined what police would discover moments later when they opened her bag and froze. Please click subscribe and turn on notifications. Her name was Emily. A 17-year-old high school junior, quiet but known for her sharp mind and unwavering loyalty to her friends. To the world, she seemed like any other teenager, juggling school, part-time work, and weekend hangouts with her closest friends. But beneath the surface, something had been troubling her for weeks. At home, her parents had been increasingly distant, wrapped up in their own struggles. Emily's friends noticed her withdrawing from social events, skipping calls, and spending long hours walking around town at night. She never spoke much about it, but everyone who cared for her knew she was carrying something heavy. On that fateful night, Emily had wandered to the gas station, her bag clutched tightly to her chest. A security guard noticed her and called the local police, concerned for her safety. When officers arrived, Emily was crying, her voice barely audible as she muttered, I don't know what to do." Her bag sat beside her, seemingly ordinary, yet something about it made the officers hesitate. They decided to open it, and at that moment, changed everything. Inside the bag were stacks of envelopes, hundreds of them. Each was addressed to different local families, businesses, even police officers. But it wasn't just the sheer volume that shocked the officers, it was what was inside each envelope: photographs. Intimate, personal, sometimes incriminating photographs. And tucked among them, a single note, written in hurried, almost desperate handwriting. "I didn't mean for it to get this far. Please, someone stop them." The officers were stunned. Emily had no explanation, her trembling hands barely able to keep her phone from slipping out. When detectives arrived, they began to piece together the story. Emily had uncovered something, a secret so dangerous that it had forced her into hiding. Neighbors reported seeing strange cars parked outside her school. Teachers recalled odd, threatening messages left in classrooms. And friends mentioned people following her home. Whoever had forced her to collect these envelopes, they weren't just watching. They were controlling the narrative, and now Emily had become part of it. Authorities scoured her room, her online accounts, and her messages. What they found confirmed their worst fears. Emily had stumbled upon an organized network, a group that had been secretly manipulating events in the town for months. And in her attempts to expose them, she had put herself directly in their crosshairs. Through it all, Emily cried not just from fear, but from exhaustion. She had tried to do the right thing, to protect others, and yet here she was, completely alone. Her only allies, the strangers who had stopped to call for help. Her parents had no idea the danger she had faced, nor the courage it took just to leave home that night. Just when the detectives thought they were beginning to understand the scope of the situation, they noticed a small, folded piece of paper tucked into the bottom of her bag, something Emily hadn't even realized she'd packed. On it was a single word, written in black ink: "Tonight." And beneath it, a location. One that sent chills down every officer's spine. It was somewhere Emily had never mentioned, a place no teenager should ever have to go alone. What awaited her there? And could she even make it out alive? Part 2 will reveal the shocking truth behind the envelopes, the dangerous group watching Emily, and the choice she will be forced to make in the dead of night. Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and turn on notifications.